Welcome back, everyone. This is Ravens Bullis, aka Ravens your boy. All things FPS, RPG, and horror. So just to let you know that so there's more gameplay reveal for Black Ops 4. Now they're saying there's not going to be a season pass and a traditional season pass in a sense, that we're going to get free multiplayer maps, which is amazing and awesome. There will be a season pass, but it's gonna be for zombies. So that means I gotta save money because I've got tired of zombies. I love zombies in movies. I love zombies in general in games. I'm just tired of zombies in Call of Duty. It's just same thing every year. You know, same thing over and over again. Bored, done with it. Don't want to play it anymore. Anyways, moving on. So there's that. What does it mean? There'll probably be more multiplayer maps throughout the year. We could see, like, you know, maybe a map pack once a month. I don't know, maybe pushing it, maybe like 2 maps per month. I don't know how it's going to work out. We also have our Wildcards out there, which we all remember Wildcards from Black Ops 2, where you could add carry an additional primary gun or an additional secondary. In this case, you have your perk greeds where you can carry an additional perk 2 or perk 1 or perk 3. I'll put that up in this video, which is kind of exciting. I like that system. Now, here's more important stuff that people... It's too much like Overwatch, and they said it copies it. Oh, there's too much Overwatch in there, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, people always say that it's always like Battlefield, but they said because you can heal your characters, and each of them have special abilities, but they seem to forget that Black Ops 3 came out before Overwatch, and they all had character customization for special abilities. Like, each person had their own special job for the game, basically, multiplayer. You know, you have the guy with the flamethrower. I don't know, I forgot his name right now, forgive me. But, you know, it's an aerial denial attack, basically. And then you have Ruin, who basically has a shockwave thing. And then you have the sniper rifle, which was, forgot his name. I can't come up with it right now. Forgive me about that. But it's like each class had their special ability, whether it was defense, attack, you know, running, and stuff like that. So I don't see it any differently that how the people are comparing this to Overwatch. Like, oh, they stole the idea. I'm like, no, this came out before Overwatch. Black Ops 3 did. So about 3 years ago. So yeah, can't go on that. I don't know why people keep saying that. Right now, it is really cool to hate on Call of Duty. You always get those Battlefield fans that are like, oh, if I'm Call of Duty, blah, 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 blah. But right now, it seems like this year it's super popular to hate on Call of Duty, even though Black Ops is one of the better series we've seen from Activision. It's just everyone's commenting like the negativity. The only thing that I don't like personally, and I can understand why people don't like it, is there's not going to be a traditional campaign. And I've gone over this before in one of my videos, but it's like, okay, so there's not a traditional campaign. That does suck. You're paying $60 for Battle Royale, zombies, and multiplayer. So there's still like kind of a good chunk of stuff in there, but it's still $60. You're not getting a campaign. About 5 or 6 hours of campaign. I personally enjoyed it, a campaign, with having it. I always played campaign first, because I love the story mode and stuff like that. And then, like, usually sometimes I go back, like, maybe like a couple months later, and I'll play it again, but then I won't ever touch it again. So there's that. I think that's where they're seeing that. Multiplayer is where a lot of the meat is, and I think that's where they're going with on that. aspect because they realize people play like campaign once or twice and then they go to multiplayer and don't ever play it again. It does suck, but I understand it. Like, I get it, so they're taking that out. That's why everyone's mad about that part. And then, like they said, they're copying too much of Overwatch, but I already explained that. And then they're saying, like, have read comments, like, people are saying, oh, well, Ravens, you know, Call of Duty, it's just 2.5. I'm like, well, yeah, essentially it is 2.5. They said this game takes place before Black Ops 3. It's slightly future, it's right before, you know, the exosuits and everything like that. So it does make sense. Like, they didn't have exosuits in Black Ops 2, you know? I mean, you started getting special abilities and drones. Story-wise, that makes sense. I would have liked to see the story of this this progression of that. They said they cut the campaign too because they had 1 month. You know, October. The games were releasing October 12th instead of November, like normal CODs. But I'm like, you work on the game for 3 years and now you don't. For some reason, that 1 month short, you're not able to work on that. But whatever, that's that thing. But yeah, it's really cool to hate on Call of Duty right now. As you can tell, it's like, oh, Call of Duty sucks. It's usually people from Battlefield that say that, but I think most likely because everyone's playing Fortnite, and so they're like all like up in arms about it because the battle royale and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Battlefield comes out with a battle royale. That is just the things going on with PUBG and H1Z and all that stuff. Don't be surprised if Battlefield does come out with a mode like that. Anyways, that's all I got today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Raven's Bloodlust, and I'm on Twitch 6 days a week, so I play Dead by Daylight a lot of times, and I do play Call of Duty because I love Call of Duty, but Dead by Daylight is also my main game, and I'll catch you guys later for another update.